The Sports Pregame Show.
Round 2 action of the NBA playoffs about to get on.
The home of the Celtics is sold out and noisy inside here in Boston. The next stage of the Eastern Conference playoff battle begins here. Game 1 of the conference semifinals. Both these teams have survived and moved one step closer to the title. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke reporting on the sidelines. Taking a look at Boston. We saw them looking very tough, winning that last round pretty easily in 5 games.
And, well, other than Game 7, I think Game 1 is the most important game of the series. For them as a home team, especially. Lose this game, and then there goes home court advantage.
I don't see that happening, though. I mean, I just can't see it. Listen to this crowd. I mean, they don't want to let them down. So I can't see them losing this game. The atmosphere is electric, and that's going to play to their advantage here.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the floor for Miami, they've got Crowder. Hairston is out there with Harden. Then there's Davis, and it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Boston now. O'Neal is screen on Hairston. Here's Perry. No good on the 3.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
And so it's Boston with it, following the score by Miami. And Vince Carter picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's the great one. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
A shot by Harden, wide open. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Harden's got his second bucket of the night. Anthony drives in. This is his first trip to the line tonight. That's good from Anthony. So Anthony nails both of them. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. And Kareem throws it down.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Good on the shot. But Great One's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. The Heat have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And Kareem throws it down.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Anthony with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. Here's the great one. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Harden. Outside Anthony. Pass to Perry. It's hauled in by the Heat.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Leonard against Carter. The shot, no good. 18 that time from Leonard. For Boston, they've gone just 2 of 7 so far. A little bit of a slow start for them.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here is Hairston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. And he jams it in.
My goodness, he takes his man to school. Forget going around him, just go straight through it.
Boy, the defense couldn't have been any tighter, Clark.
No, it couldn't have been, and that is what we call a FaceTime moment, guys. What a throwdown.
Here's Anthony after the Heat pick up 2. Pass to Perry, just 5 to shoot. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And it's 8 points for the great one.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Hairston, the pass to Davis. Hits the front of the rim and out.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's the great one, covered by Hairston. Perry passes to Leonard. Here's the great one. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Carmelo Anthony, 4th. And, of course, Monte Ellis.
Oh, when players like them get their feet set behind the arc, it's over. That's what they do. That's who they are. These are excellent three-point shooters, and they've shown it here during the postseason.
And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. A different look for Miami. Miami trailing. Outside Rose. Shot on the wing. Cannot hit. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Curry dishes to Duncan. From past the arc. And again, Boston with the triple.
That's the kind of lead that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Bosh, that's the pick for Rose. Feeds it to Bosh. And he makes good on the layup.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
And so it's Boston with it. Graves, covered by Hamilton. Graves, off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Miami, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Thompson. Stolen away. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Richardson. It's deflected, and they'll keep possession. It's Curry outside. The pass to Graves. Off target from three-point range. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Celtics lead by 2. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offense.
A lot of face-ups, you know.
Well, I'll tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you.
Yeah, the brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him, and I say that affectionately. Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
I tell you what, the scoring has come in threes for the most part here so far.
Every time down the floor, it seems they're knocking down the triple.
Duncan out there with Anthony. Then there's Ellis. Then it's Curry. And it's Wallace in at the center position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Steph Curry. Then for the Heat, Davis is checked in for Jordan. And it's Harden in for Thompson. Here's Anthony. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Anthony's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Celtics. Harden kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, and stolen by Wallace. And now Anthony pushing it up. No one back to stop him, and that one's good. Now it's a 6-point take, guys, in the hustle sticks for the Celtics.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
O'Neal's checked in for the Celtics. And both free throws good for James Harden.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
From deep. Anthony's shot is off.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Dumar's with it. Leonard picks him up. It's Harden with the drive. Harden draws the double. Back to Dumars. 6 to shoot. And it's sent back by Wallace. And here we go with Anthony trying to get up the court.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
And taken away by Wallace. And here we go again. The Celtics in transition. Up the court they go. Anthony, the pass to Wallace. The drive by Anthony. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 5. With his first shot attempt, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Anthony against Davis. The drive by Anthony. Here's Wallace. Shot clock at 5. With his first shot attempt, Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Johnson with it. Picked up by Ellis. Dumars misses. Celtics leading by 6. Here's Anthony, and the foul called on Joe Johnson. Boston making some changes. Howard's checked in for Wallace. And the great one subbed in for Carmelo Anthony. Then for the Heat, Carter comes in for Joe Johnson. And it's Hairston in for Joe Dumars. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Harden against Ellis. The dish to O'Neal. Clock is at 3. The drive by Ellis. Lets it go from 14. And yes, sir, that one drops. And the Celtics lead by 8.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate.
Harden against Ellis. Picked away. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Ellis with the ball. Howard with a screen on Hairston. It's Ellis on the wing, covered by Hairston. The drive by Ellis. Abdul-Jabbar with the block. And he's able to get it back. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for the Celtics. Richardson comes in for Monte Ellis. Chris Bosh is checked in for Miami. Hamilton comes in for James Harden. Pushing their lead to double digits. And 11 points for the great one.
And really, it looks like he may just try to take this thing over on his own and really build that lead up.
And the Heat call time here.
Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
T's checked in for Boston. And Miami with a change here, too. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Perry passes to Cauley-Stein. Here's the great one, guarded by Jordan. Pass to Richardson. Stolen by Carter. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. And he jams it with authority.
Just a good, solid, aggressive finish there on the break.
Not going to get much easier than that, Greg. Simple.
And it's blocked by Jordan. The shot by Carter. Nobody around. And another basket for Miami.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Great. And it's sent back by Bosch. And it's Carter penetrating. And that one's good. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Heat.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
The wide open look here for Bosch. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics leading by 5. Here's Graves. That drops.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. He worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
Bosch kicks to Hamilton for the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But boy, that was a nice job.
Here's Perry. From outside, off the mark. Richardson against Bosch. And Willie Cauley-Stein gets the whistle that time. Hairston against Curry. Hamilton outside, pulls up on the wing. The shot is off. And so that's the end of the first half.
Thank you, Kip.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet looking at Boston. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better. Just about time for the third quarter to get underway, and we'll see you again at...
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
And everything magnified in a game of this magnitude. The microscope clearly on their go-to guy, and he came up huge in that first half.
That's what he's known for. Does not shy away from the marquee. His ability to raise his game according to the situation is what separates him.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Anthony Davis is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Carter. Then it's Harden. And it's Hairston into the one. And it's Davis with the jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. Oh!
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Rising high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam.
Nice way there, guys, to finish up that possession.
On the top of the key, and it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul. Walls is checked in for Dwight Howard. And Miami also making a switch. Rose is checked in. Davis has the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And that's now 9 points for Davis.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Rose.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Leonard. Jacks up a 3. Harden, no good.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The wide open look here for Anthony. Drills it from outside. Anthony,
I love, baby.
points for the game.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight.
Harden dishes to Davis. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
No misses for him yet in this quarter.
Miss,
solid as a rock.
Boston's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17.
Now you gotta stay out there for the shoot.
Here's the great one. He's covered by Rose. Out to Wallace. Shot clock at 6. He was all alone on that one. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Without question, the great one displaying his skills today.
He's definitely rolling offensively. You might not be able to stop him, but you've got to find a way to contain him.
Boston making some changes. Duncan comes in for Shaq.
Leonard.
Ellis in for the great one. Thompson, he's checked in for Miami. Dumars comes in for James Harden. Rose passes to Davis. Duncan with the block. Ellis against Abdul-Jabbar. With the teardrop. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Oh, and here comes Rose, all alone. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Anthony. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Wallace. Richardson comes in for Anthony. And it's Stephen Curry in for Leonard. And then for Miami, Jordan comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. And Chris Bosh is subbed in for Anthony Davis. Thompson outside. From the wing. Rebounded by the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Curry kicks to Duncan. Nice ball movement by Boston. The drive by Ellis. And that is good.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
The Heat trail by 3. Rose double team. Plenty of space. And Dumars with the basket on the assist by Rose.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Here's Ellis, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And it's blocked by Jordan. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Rose kicks to Thompson. Curry with the steal. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Dumars. Goes up. And Thompson throws it down. Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of them.
Yeah, tooth-and-nail fight so far, guys. These sides match up really well.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jason Richardson pulls it in.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live it.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that.
Dumars dishes to Jordan. Garnett with the block. And as we finish the third quarter. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference Semis.
Man, he didn't want to jump ball.
Great one out there with T. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Anthony. And it's Howard in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. Boston trail. Here's Anthony. Miami grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Carter on the wing. Kicks to Davis. From 10 feet out, that one falls, coming off Carter's feet. Carter's got 4 assists in the game. Boston shooting 41% for the game. Davis with the double team. Perry passes to Carmelo. Shoots the 3. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his 2nd this half.
And Davis, here we go. And that is good. Davis has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Perry passes to Howard. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are... just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
The Celtics making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. James Harden, he's checked in for Richard Hamilton. The 3 from Harden.
Anthony Davis was in his fucking way. Fuck that. That's how it's going.
Outside Anthony.
Who's on my guys, man?
2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Perry. The entire bench out of their seats.
And they won't sit down for a while, guys. Excited as they are.
Good, that nigga got them long arms.
Boston will retain possession.
Risky pass.
Does anybody else that pass would have got there?
Very lucky. That wasn't a steal.
No,
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
My nigga just got the passes like that.
Anthony kicks to Howard, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does it.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Here's the 3. Howard kicks to Anthony. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Now it's a 5-point Celtic lead. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Jason Kidd was saying to his team.
When they
He told
getting
them
hit
it's
like
time
that,
to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
All right, Doris, thanks. Here's Boston now. A big stretch here going 10-2. Shot from 16. Again, the Celtics good for 2. The Heat trail by 7. Here is Hairston. He dishes it to Davis. And he drops it up off the glass.
Fuck.
Davis has got 6 in the quarter.
He's just
It's
falling
really
down
been
for
a
no
tale of
reason.
2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Screen by Howard. Dishes it to Carmelo. Screen by O'Neal.
It's better than no defense ability.
It's Anthony with the drive. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other one.
No help on fucking
Davis playing very well. He's got 17 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
You guys been watching our broadcast.
The last one. A lot of times
you guys know what time
he can
it
get
is.
hot and stay hot from beyond. That one miss was huge. He had a
Fourth
chance
quarter.
to turn this into a one-possession game.
Call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
You know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things
James
and change
Harden's
it up a
gonna
little
score
bit,
right
no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Boston, no good that time either. The Heat trail by 4. On the wing, Harden. This one for 3. Good.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Outside Anthony. Pulls from the top of the key. Right through the shoulder that time. All net. Anthony's got
No time, baby.
in the second half.
No time, baby.
Anthony on the double team. Outside Carter. And again, Miami with the triple.
The defense got butterflies the second that
I
shot
didn't
went
think
up.
he was gonna go
Because they
to him.
know he typically delivers in the clutch.
We've got 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Anthony on the wing. Passes it to Perry. Back to Anthony. The 15-footer drained for 2 points. Anthony's got 12 now in this quarter.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Carter drives in. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. .50 seconds left in the game. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Anthony.
No, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Screen by O'Neal. Pass to Perry. Broke loose. 5 to shoot. It's Anthony with the drive. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them. Those are some big-time heroics at the strike. A little bit of defense, and they can put this one in the win column.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 2. We've got
They really still play good recovery defense. No one just fucking into a foul.
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
Yeah, and in this case, you debate often. You hear guys
Melo,
debate
show 'em
whether
why
to
you
take
close
a
it.
2 for
Play
the
some D
tie
on
or
this
3 to
nigga.
win.
Show 'em why you
In
to close
my
it,
case,
Melo.
with this situation, I think you go
Show 'em why
hard
you to close it,
inside
Melo.
and see if you can get a good shot in close.
Ah.
Hand slam
Yeah, dude,
is
this
so
one, you ready?
sweet when it's his hand doing
You know
the
what time it
slam.
is, right?
Yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's
Right, you know what time it
what
is,
makes
right?
him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Seconds left in the game. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched his last.
They knew you had Anthony that to make it look more heroic.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over
Oh,
and back.
wow, dog. Should have just tied it. Carmelo.
Now a timeout called by Boston. The score is tied at 64. 3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Let me get it to him. What the fuck?
Timeout called the Heat.
Should have just kept driving it, then they would have probably scored. We won.
There's the pick. Harden. Oh, couldn't sink.
What's another P on them?
Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And so off the tip, it's Boston. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for the Heat, Thompson is out there with Davis. Then there's Hairston. Then it's Kareem, and it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Now a timeout called by Boston.
The
great one's checked in for Boston.
How many cousins would do that?
Duncan with a screen on Hairston. 4 on the shot clock. Shot's good. 18 points for the great one.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Greg does not get much tougher than that. Tough defense, high pressure situation, clutch play. I love it.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run. Don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder.
Like that, bro.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Quarter's not enough. We're just over a minute into overtime. A shot by Thompson.
That was high and spaced out.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Shot the screen on Hairston. The pass to Graves. Here's the great one.
That's how we do this. Watch out, too.
Davis with the double team.
If I do get, I got 5 seconds.
And so the tip-off, it's Miami. And away we go here with post-regulation basketball. And the dunk by Abdul-Jabbar.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Here's the great one. Duncan with the screen on Hairston. It's stolen by Davis. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Oh, man, what a turnaround. Sensational play on D, and then the rapid-fire run to the basket.
Craig, they didn't wait around, did they? They went right for the throat.
Guys, this is crunch time now. When you got a chance to capitalize on the turnover, you got to take it and make it.
Boston making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 4 on their field goal attempts since the beginning of overtime. Here is Hairston. Out to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Davis sets a screen. The 3 from Harden. The feed to Hairston. And another shot. Here's Davis. Out to Thompson. Count it.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game. Gotta score quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste here, partner.
Anthony dishes to Duncan. Perry passes to Carmelo, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. They set the pick. Stolen by Thompson. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Quick hands on the steal, and then just mad hop stops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 7.
Hey. Y'all seen what happened last time,
bro.
I lost the
What's your
first
take,
motherfucking game.
You know what? You can talk all you want, but I just don't see a scenario that's going to get them back in it.
Yeah.
That one had the ugliest lineup in ever, dog. Why would he even do that?
Another game, but whatever it is,
Did you tell him what kind of team my team was before he did that? Before he took out Steph?
And so it's
You
Miami
really
winning
should have been
this
like, nah,
one.
team ain't gonna do that, bro.
Pretty good feeling
Why'd he
right
change
now
my
for them to
lineup
be
when I'm
out
about to
in
come
front
back and
of this
play?
series.
You know, Captain,
Yeah, he's 15 in there. I got you coming off the bench.
They'll want to ride this wave into game.
Well, James, no doubting it.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
I don't give a fuck what a nigga overall is. I played in my team chemistry and what we do.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's Anthony Davis. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer. And that is it for this broadcast of round 2 of the NBA playoff.
Yeah, hella lucky, my nigga.